How's it? Hang loose. Hang loose. Welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii channel. But first, let's get the
Trooper reporting for duty.
Of course you are.
I need a weapon. I need a weapon.
Concede. Concede.
Fight for the Empire.
Concede. Time check. Cockroaches. Yeah, you know, this is Sunday, so welcome to Sunday. It is Sunday the 28th, which is the last day of the month. And a quick mention to my friend, shout out to the
Awaiting orders, Commander.
to the afterlife. She passed away a year ago, and took him a full month before she had a funeral with an urn, ashes, on February 29th, leap year. I think that's great, on noon and leap year.
Keep moving, Trooper.
But I can't get an anniversary date on a leap year. Very apropos for the person. Anyways, God bless you, Marguerite. I love you wherever you are in the afterlife. And now for some weird stuff in the news. Republicans, what the hell? Apparently we don't really have a Republican Party anymore. It's the party of Q, and Q is pro-Trump. So they're revving up in their convention of
Trooper standing by.
conservatives, which isn't conservative at all. Well, unless you think they're conserving the Trump thing. And they have a golden calf, which is Trump. Actual golden. There's a bigger one too, I heard somewhere. And they're gonna announce his presidency, probably is running for, and announce the one that he still is. And the thing about he's still 19th president, because U.S. Grant, after Lincoln, there is like Grant is like 18th president. And he did some post-U.S. Civil War stuff about civil rights. There was too much going on in Washington, D.C. for the Congress and the federal government to be taking care of all the business of the city of Washington, D.C. So they had made this proclamation where, okay, Washington, D.C., you're going to take care of your business because we got stuff to do, federal government. So they had this thing going on like that. And it's in 1871, and they're misreading that as they incorporated, and it hasn't been the real government ever since. I've seen this in like Texas, you know, where they have, we never seceded, we're never really, we're a state. Arg. Why am I talking about this? Concede. Welcome to newspaper. Yes, the idea is yeah, newspaper. This is where we settle. Like, look, it's inside that newspaper. You know, inside the newspaper, stuff inside. But if you want to see what's on the outside, inside the newspaper, you gotta check out what's on the outside. Huh? That's my stupid segue for. What's the headline, eh? Hey, what's it say on the top front? You know, the headline. What's the headline? Well, the headline for today, February 28th, is. I'm just gonna do that one. Thank you for indulging me. Need that. I get confused with all these. What am I gonna say? We're gonna face you up with this. Look. What the heck? Year of COVID-19. What? It's like, it's not like the year of the rabbit. Okay, 2019, you got the virus. So 2020, all year, you got the pandemic. Now 2021, it's at the end of February, so we got the vaccine rolling out. So we're at the end of the year of the COVID. So now they're having like a COVID-19 New Year's where they review the year. Remember the day, thanks for the vaccines, the mRNA, genetic, the little things that get the spikies on the corona ball. Thanks for the... Anyways, yeah, so apparently, we're going to review all the stuff about COVID. What do you think about that? Key leaders in Hawaii's pandemic response recall the challenges they faced. Now, I think all the leadership and they're trying to cover their butt because we're living in the cancel culture, right? So they're going to cancel your ass. They're going to cancel your show. They're going to cancel. Like a rubber stamp. You've been canceled. Okay, the numbers are good. That's all you need to know. We're still at tier 3. Let's look at this. It's a call for reopening. Acting state epidemiologist. Our first epidemiologist booked and left. I'm sorry. I'm leaving. I'm not going to be our acting state epidemiologist at first was never acting the whole time. It's too much. I can't stand it anymore. Get me out of here. Yeah. I need some more lighting here. It's sunny too early. Can't see anything. It's all dark. Cameras can see because they got the low light thing, but it's actually kind of dim. Back in the day, the winners of 7 ethnic groups of the Pala Pala beauty contest. I don't know what this one is. I guess they got one from each ethnic group, right? We need one Japanese girl, and then one Hawaiian girl, and then one Chinese girl, and then one Hali girl. Because then it could be fair. It could be no fair. My sisters are in this. I have 3 sisters. The first one won some beauty contest. It wasn't really that good at it, but she did the fashion style model thing. They didn't pick her in the Hawaii beauty contest so much. Then she goes into the the modeling. The second sister, Mahalo, she's like kind of like healthy natural beauty, so she wins the beauty contest. She doesn't really care except she just rode the wave of winning. Went to Japan and the whole freaking thing with what was it? Miss Young Hawaii International, I think it was. She won the beauty contest. She's good looking and all that. And then my other sister, she was going into the beauty contest because the elder sisters went into the beauty contest, and she went, oh, screw that, bag that scene. And she went into the hula dancing. Kind of like the Kodak Hula show almost, but not quite. The witch wanted to fall into those footsteps, and then she did so much makeup when she was young, she has acne problem. She's like, never mind. It's Sunday. Oh, it's Sunday, so it's time for thinking of satanic powers. God bless the humanity, gentlemen.
Reporting for duty, Commander.
Oh, shut the hell up. Let's do a little old and new because it is Sunday this time. This is an actual technique. You take the Holy Bible. It's not divination. I've heard it's from actual Roman Catholic priests that, yeah, you can do that. They encourage you to do that. They encourage you to read out of the Bible. Think what you want. Believe what you want. They hope you
Maybe
believe
my comm link is broken.
Never mind.
There's one set for stun.
Anyways. So this is actually cool to do. I'm just saying that. It's approved by an actual Roman Catholic priest before. All right, here we go. Pick something out without looking from the Old Testament, and pick something
The
out,
enemy is on the move.
or just pick something out of the Bible without, you just open and do the finger push. The old. Okay? No glasses. Nadab, son of Jeroboam, began to reign over Israel on the second year, the king of Judah.
Standing by.
He reigned over Israel for 2 years. He did what evil was in the sight of the Lord, walking in the way of his ancestor, and in the sin that he caused Israel to commit. Snippets of the stories. That's in 1 Kings. Whoever that is. He's walking like his aunt. He's walking like an Egyptian. Walk like an Egyptian. Pharaoh, you think you're God, do you? God wasn't happy with Pharaoh playing God. Okay. Opened it up. I'm hoping a red letter, but since I just told you about that, I just went like this. So I'm going over here. It says, now Jesus stood before the governor, and the governor asked him, are you the king of the Jews? Jesus said, you say so. But when he was accused by the chief priests and elders, he did not answer. Then Pilate said to him, do you not hear how many accusations they make against you? But he gave them no answer, not even to a single charge, so that the governor was greatly amazed. And that's a Matthew 27 chapter quote. Thank you, God. Saints, preserve us. Vine sancti spiritus, vine sancti spiritus. Hey, when you live with an NPD witch, you need all the help you can get.
Ready for action.
Alright, speaking of ready for action, let's look through this paper some more. God, direct me thinking. There's this dude in England that was a captain, Captain Tom Moore. And he did this little thing where he walked around in his backyard.
Standing around doing nothing.
I know you can't.
Lord Vader won't accept defeat.
Oh, those conventions. So, he walked around in his backyard in England, with the UK, or England. I can't get into that place, right over the pond. And he walked around in circles in his backyard and did a fundraiser.
Here they come again.
Fundraiser. And he made a lot of money for, people. I guess it was for the pandemic. The trick is, he was 100 years old. So walking around in his backyard and fundraiser. He made it to 100 years old to get recognized by the Queen. He got COVID and he died. He got tested positive and he died. Captain Tom Moore. You'll probably be hearing about this guy somewhere. Kids' mental health suffer in the pandemic. Everyone's mental health suffers in the pandemic. Man up, you little brat. Democrats face uphill battle to pass virus bill. Oh, it costs too much. 2 Democrats voted against it in the House. Oh my gosh, now they're going to the Senate. Vaccination. Oh, now they got passports, right? They found this out at a mall. Hey, you got to. I'm negative. Do you have your?
Standing by.
Do you have your little green passport? Yes, I do. I took my passport and I took a green marker and I went, I'm not infected with your stupid virus. Q made me say that. We're gonna get you, Q. Q's a movement now, so I shouldn't say stuff like that. What's it to, Q? Thank you. Q asked too many questions. Q&A. I gotta do a speech on that now. Okay, here's the governor. See the governor? He's doing his famous Mr. Miyagi impersonation. What are we going to do about the governor? Governor, what are we going to do about reopening our businesses, the bars especially? What are we going to do about masking and lockdown? Governor, what are we going to do? You have the final say. Wax on, wax off. He was kind of notoriously indifferent, and so they're going to nail him for that. Well, public opinion, that kind of nail him. Yeah, thank you. And then they suck up a public opinion because, it's all about re-election. And I'm gonna be a career politician because there's so much money in it. I gotta focus on just simply getting re-elected. The people just donate money and re-elect me. There's nothing else in the world. They're gonna take away the Cocoa Head's top little summit platform. Opening up Friends of the Library bookstore, pop-up bookstore. This and that. Oh, that's where we're. That's big Q. Okay. Do you agree that high schools should be allowed to hold limited in-person graduations this spring? Yes. The 20% no, too much gathering risky. 21% maybe, somewhat concerned. 59% definitely milestone event. It can be easily done safely. That's one. Map, Earth. I don't know. Fresh garden. Oh boy, the sports. Oh boy, here's that crap now. Now I'm lost. What's this? This is not good. Oh, here, inside. That's what this is. Sudoku. We definitely need this. Look at that. Under the civics, yes, get more involved in civics because you got this organization going on led by an anonymous Q person who's probably just a group of people, and it was probably taken over by other people that are definitely propagandists of. So now it's time to be civic minded. Beautiful cartoon. Oh, get angry, people! It's not a bipartisan event. Oh, but they're rescuing us drowning people. Oh, what a great cartoon! Oh. Letters to the area. As you can see, making a little not amused by political cartoons. Okay. Stop with all that crackling. You're driving me insane. Quickly. I'm trying to make this short. Is that right?
Trooper reporting for duty.
Yeah, I thought so. Here we go. No on the first one, no on the second one. Pre-read a little bit. HPD officer stopped dangerous speeder. Whoa, man! Last week, while driving with the 55 mile an hour flow of traffic on Honolulu Freeway, driving with the flow. I wasn't speeding. Driving from Honolulu Freeway toward Honolulu, motorists probably were shocked and dismayed, if you had time for that, to notice a white truck flying past everyone. No blinkers, traversing all lanes. It's the cockroach Hawaiian style. Ah! That one says a cockroach all the lane. Cockroach lane change.
Trooper standing by.
Going double the speed limit as if traffic was at a slow crawl. I was in Mililani area at 1:07 p.m. when I passed. One alert driver noticed the situation. A fearless Honolulu police officer who pulled the white truck over. I woke the next morning and thought about how many drivers' lives were in danger that very moment. I salute and thank the officer for patrolling the roadways. Mahalo. Ku'umomi ho, downtown Honolulu. You just had to tell him. The officer was supposed to be doing that. That's what he's paid for. I salute him for patrolling the roadways. He's paid quite a lot to do that. Now is the time to raise the minimum wage. Christian Shell's commentary struck a chord in me. February 22 citing article. Self-agreed with sentiment for raising the minimum wage to provide a livable wage. But, he added, now is not the time. Every time there is a horrific school shooting, an immediate apt clamor for some kind of gun control, we are told that our thoughts and prayers are with the victims. But as for taking concrete action, now is not the time. In fact, in almost every circumstance when some hard political change is needed, we are told now is not the time. This leads me to conclude that there must never be a time to do what is right, a time to tackle hard political problems, and to do something, anything, that moves our society forward. Labor costs are simply one of the many costs that keep a business operating and rewarding. When costs rise, the price of the product also rise. That is a fact of business and of life. Now is the time. Arnold Warshawski, Kalua. Sharp knives, fast, Miss Moneypenny. Yeah, you know, when they get the business people and they make the price of unemployment go up, the small business price of employment goes up more, and then they can't hire the people because it costs too much. Yeah, it goes on and on. And then they never get you. They'll take advantage of you as always part-time. Then they get taking people. It just goes on and on. And then they pass the price off to the consumer. You're right. Arnold Lane. Oops. The photo showed how wildlife are abused. I was appalled by the back in the day feature, which showed a diapered baby ape hanging precariously out of a moving vehicle in 1982, while the driver laughed in glee. Site article, February 23rd. The caption described the ape as enjoying the ride on Waialae Avenue. I wouldn't have been surprised at such casual disregard in 1982, but it's shocking to find the same wink and nod attitude toward today in a place that prides itself for being connected to the land and to the creatures that inhabit it. Poachers who supply the pet trade with baby primates stolen from their families are a global problem, especially with so many species facing extinction. These creatures are almost always abused, though often ignorant and rarely survive once owners discover that they have purchased an intelligent but wild animal that needs to be among its own kind. Aloha indeed. Don Labarola Waikiki. Well, that's fantastic. Yeah, man, this is where that, what do you call patient vinegar? I know, something like, where's my glasses? My glasses. Oh my god. Yeah, there's some real stuff going on there. Okay, now we're good. I would say that T-Rex is dangerous. I was a reasonable wages there. I don't know. That's just ridiculous. The primate. You deserve to be with your own kind, as far as I'm concerned. I'm going to give it to Go Kind. Now is not the time, Arnold Warshawski. You win the T-Rex Toenail Award. You don't get it because now is not the time. You only get to look at it and revel in how wonderful it can be. Wear a mask. Anyways, thanks for tuning in for Newspaper for today. Be sure to check out Shakespeare on Sunday. Going to have a reading tonight of Love's Labor Lost. We're going through the comedies. Boo. But what can go wrong? Shakespeare didn't read Shakespeare. God didn't write the Bible. Q is not Q. Everything's weird. So it all cancels out because it's the cancel culture. Now that we've taken care of everything in the news, we're good to go. Just hang loose, nothing can go wrong.
Godzilla!
Yeah.